Today we're going to be killing some more Cerberus, as I was doing that in the last episode, before moving on to some other things that we need to do for the Elite Diaries. Hey, there we go. 75 kill count. Alright, 100 kill count. We haven't been lucky so far, but we're getting a bunch of bones, which is going to be really useful for the prayer, as I still need to get 85. Oh, let's go! Eternal Crystal. Alright, we've got ourselves two great problems with doing Cerberus. One of them is the fact that now I've got the Eternal Crystal, I have to go back to the Mage Training Arena to get Infinity Boots. But it does mean I have second best in slot Mage Boots, but does mean that Doom would technically be worth it now, because I do have a pair of boots to add to it once I do that. The other problem is, if I do get the Pegasian Crystal, I don't have much control over when I get Ranger Boots, but unless I just start grinding out trying to get medium clues, but still it could take thousands. So what I'm hoping for really is to get the Primordial Crystal, as I can pretty much attach that straight away onto the Dragon Boots. The Eternal one's pretty good, to be fair. I can at least go for that, but Pegasian Crystal would help me in so much content, because a lot of like raids and stuff are using ranged quite a bit. But yeah, the problem is I'm not going to be able to use it unless I get lucky on medium clues, unfortunately. So what this does mean is I did get it slightly under drop rate. The drop rate to get any crystal in general is 130. I'm glad it wasn't the Smouldering Stone, because I'm probably going to get at least one Smouldering Stone before I finish the set of the free boots. What's distracting is I'm trying to record a clip to say that this is the last kill of the trip or whatever, and my dog is literally just chasing her tail round to the side of me. There we go. Slayer task is done. Alright, I want my Eternal Boots, so we're back at this place. And we have 1,200 enchantment points, one more to go, and then we can get these boots. The last ones, and 120 points. Let's get out of this place. I'm only going to be coming back if I get a Kodai, I believe, is the only real reason I would ever need to come back here. Alright, let's make sure we get them. Infinity Boots, select. Beautiful. Got another one for the collection log. Let's get the boots done. Beautiful. Look at that. Second best mage boots in the game. It's only beaten by the Avernic treads, which these build into anyway. So yeah, now technically Doom is reasonable for me to go for. Now I've actually got something I can add to the treads, but I still kind of want to get some more Cerberus. I want to at least get Primordials, because I can actually make those as well. Right, well, I wasn't going to come here, but I may as well test out the new boots. Basically, not long after this clip, I'm going to be going away for a week, so I'm probably just going to try and get some levels on mobile, but I'm going to at least see if I can get some of this task done, because I just kept coming here and dying previously. Oh, okay, that was close. Alright, if I'm 100% real, I gave up on that. I got a kill, and then I don't know what it is about Whisperer. I just can't seem to concentrate. Like, I can do TOA at 300s relatively okay, but for some reason Whisperer, it gets to part way through the kill and I just sort of stop being able to think. So hopefully at some point I'm going to be able to concentrate enough to get through that task, because that task is annoying me, the fact it's just stuck and taken up one of my slots for ages. Alright, we are back from a week away. We didn't end up having time or internet connection to actually get on with anything, but now we're getting back into rune crafting, where I'm going to finish up getting the full outfit, and that way I should hopefully not have to come back here again, unless of course I get the pet and I want the transmog. I might get the Ring of Elements on the way to 99, because it's just useful for some extra teleports. Alright, we should be coming up to another level, which is important but also slightly annoying. There we go, 85 rune crafting, and that means I now get the max capacity on the Colossal Pouch. And the reason that's annoying is because I almost have all the points I need to get the last piece of the eye outfit, which means I'm not going to benefit as much from it. But I probably will come back here to get the ring at some point on the way to 99 rune crafting whenever I go for that. So it's not the end of the world, but yeah, it'll be a nice little upgrade to speed up the rest of this. As you can see, I've got 192 points stored up. I did only go for 180 catalytic to start with, but where I'm doing the elemental ones now, passively by using the charged cells, I'm getting points in catalytic, so I might just go for the full 200 to make absolutely sure that I get enough abyssal pearls that I don't have to come back here until I'm doing my 99 grind. Holy, I didn't realise how much I actually stored. It was at like 27 before, I now get 40? What is that? When I get to the big essence bits, that's going to be insane. I didn't realise that the points cap out at 1,000, so basically I'm capping out the points every time now, so I don't actually need to be any more efficient than I'm being, as that's all I'm ever gonna get. It would probably only be like 2 more games to get to 200, but I just want to open them. I just want to get the hat and see if I get anything else, so that's exactly what we're gonna do. So it looks like we got to 193, and just in this session here I've got nearly 150k rune crafting XP, so I'm less than 300k away from 86 now, so it shouldn't be too long at bloods, but I just wanted to make sure I was getting as many bloods as possible, so it just made sense for me to get this done first. But it means soon I will be clearing up the rest of the achievement diary elite stuff that I need. So from 86 I can boost to do all the runecraft and stuff. So I'm already working on Slayer whenever I can. Smithing, thieving and agility are the main ones I can work on. Prayer I'm hoping to passively get the bones for from Slayer. So if I don't, then I'll figure something out after 93 Slayer. Alright, let's see what we get. It would be nice to get the pet. Oh. Actually, before this, I need to... How much is the hat? 400. Let's get my pearls out. Now, as long as this keeps climbing, we should be good. I think there's a couple of items I can actually get from the intricate pouch that are useful. So hopefully I can green log those as well. Would be good. I think that you can get the necklace, which allows you to teleport here infinitely, which apparently is good for Leviathan. I might actually have to open some of these anyway. Getting a little bit concerned that I'm not going to get the 400 I need, which would be really annoying. Nobody cares about the talismans anyway, so let's just open these. Nature runes. Dragon Medhelm? Okay. Nature runes, cosmic, lore runes. Right, keep going. I don't know if I'm going to get enough points here. This is crazy. Come on, please. I don't want to do any more. I could have just waited to 200. Alright, we need to clear up more again. Please get me to the 400. If not, at least give me the pet. Oh, okay, we got the 400. We're good. Anything else is a bonus. Hard clue? Alright, I didn't know you could get that either. But we've got it. Let's finish off the eye outfit. Thank you very much. So now that is a 60% increase overall, and with the Karen diary an extra 10%, so 70% extra blood runes. And we've also got the abyssal red dye, so we're gonna use it. Yes, please. Thank you very much. Look at that glorious thing. Something I've had stacked up from many bosses for a while now is Onyx Bolts, so I'm just going to quickly use them up and see how much GP that will actually get me. So basically just attach them to all the Runite bolts that I've been getting, then enchant them, and then you alch them is apparently the best way of doing it. Alright, so it's looking like these are going to get me about 2 mil, so that's pretty good honestly. I've been using up my cash stack a lot whilst I was doing construction and filling out the POH, so this will be a nice little boost, and I should probably go and fill up my kingdom. One thing that really confuses me is I'm partway through doing the rogue trader thing, which is basically, if you don't know, it's the Ali Mawson shop, and after you've completed the feud you can then unlock additional things, including the rune shop, which is what I will need to be able to sell off a bunch of blood runes because the price never changes. But also you need the shop to buy the best quality blackjacks. And I'm just confused why it's not considered a mini quest. Like, there's no tracking for it at all, but yet you've got to do a bunch of steps for it, and I don't understand. Okay, I'm almost done with this. I'm just doing the very last step where I need to swap the shops. What? They don't count as it? They're literally... Oh, but yeah, there was 2 reasons for it, and it's obviously, as I said, the runes, because when I'm doing blood rune crafting, it means I can sell off a bunch of the runes, so it gives me a bunch of GP very quickly. Like, if I AFK for a good part of the evening, I can potentially get up to 1 million GP just by AFKing some blood runes. But also I needed to get my thieving up, so I thought blackjacking is one of the quickest ways, so I should unlock those. So I thought I'd just complete the whole thing. And although I don't want to spend the entire grind up to 91 doing pyramid plunder, I want to at least get from 77 to 81 so I can get the second best room. On the way up to 91, I want to try and get all the Pharaoh Scepters that I need, so that way I don't have to go back there. Alright, so this should be Rogue Trader completed. Alright, so now you can see when I click trade, I have access to all four. I've got the offensive blackjacks. I luckily brought the other clothes that I need, because I don't think you need any of this. But you do need these 3 parts for the Pharaoh Scepter step. So, and that's where one of the Pharaoh Scepters is going to be, is for the Master Clue step. So I brought these already, so I don't have to swap the shops back. So I should be good. I've got access to the rune shop. Everything's good. Turns out I can't be asked to blackjack, so I'm probably just going to thieve Ardy Knights like I did on my other account. Was hoping to do some AFK Slayer, but I've got another boss assignment, so I'm now going to be killing Zulrah. Finally did it. Oh, finally. Ooh, close. Oh, that was... Oh, let's go. I finally got one for myself. And that was on 300 kill count, so I was going to do the clip anyway. Alright, that was the final kill. Do we get anything? Nothing. But we did get something this trip, so that's better than I could have expected, to be fair, as well as a couple of combat achievements, so that's always helpful. Okay, I just got another Fire Giants task, so I might head back to Royal Titan soon, because I really want the upgraded Eagle Eye, which I forgot was called Deadeye. This should be another requirement down. 86 rune crafting, so now we can boost and get the last rune crafting achievement done, which I believe means I can now complete the Karamja diary. Just a cheeky boost to do this. Beautiful anti-venom. Annoyingly, I ran out of spicy stew without being able to get the boost, so I'm just going to sell my blood runes because I don't really have time currently to go and get all those spices, but I'll get them soon. We're going to sell 50,000 and that should give us enough to be able to get about 10 mil. So we should be able to set up the AFK agility in the player-owned house. Oh, it feels good to see a green cash stack again, but it's going to be gone very quickly. Oh, finally I have a mimic. Alright, so this is my first mimic, so I should get a bunch of things from this. I will get a music track, which isn't that important until I'm going for the music cape. I will get a combat achievement, and I will get an increase to all scroll box count, which is really great for stacking them up while skilling. And it is done. Right, let's see what I get. Okay, you can't open it in here, but it's a cool looking room. Okay, I got another master clue, but we can open this, and there we go. Capacity is increased for all of them. Thank you for watching, everyone. If you want to keep up with the series, then make sure to subscribe, and you may see why I'm Scold in a few episodes' time. But for now, I will see all of you in the next one.